Welcome to Olathe East. I'm Heather Tao, one of the Pre-AP English 1 teachers. On behalf of the other Pre-AP English teachers, we appreciate your interest in this English class next year, and we look forward to working with you. We have compiled a summer reading literary experience requirement to prepare you for the first few weeks of class, as well as for reading and writing assignments throughout the year. This kind of reading differs from the pleasure reading you might do. You will be reading for an instructional purpose, and your level of engagement will be different from that of the reading you do for pleasure. You will need to read closely, ask yourself questions about what you've read, and take notice of details and plot elements. We will be reading Lord of the Flies by William Golding. We encourage you to buy your own copy from Barnes & Noble, Half Price Books, or Amazon to enable you to make annotations in the book itself as you read. You can also check it out from any public library. Please consider using sticky notes if borrowing a book. Lord of the Flies is a tale about a group of schoolboys stranded on an unpopulated island after a plane wreck. Without any adult supervision, these boys must not only confront the flaws of their new society, but also the flaws in their own human nature. Your Lord of the Flies reading assignment will consist of a dialectic journal you will keep as you read and encounter the characters, action, and setting of the story. This journal will be word processed when you have completed it. In addition, you will also need to demonstrate comprehension of the text through an objective test over the novel given during the first few weeks of school. During the first few weeks of school, you will participate in class discussions of the novel using ideas from your journal. In addition, we will focus on select passages for close reading and analysis. Finally, we will write an essay at the completion of the unit. Your dialectic journal will be an important resource as you write this essay. Your typed dialectic journal is due on the first full day of school, which is August 13th, during your English class. Please use Time New Roman's 12-point font for your dialectical journal. Turning to page 2 of the summer assignment, you'll see what is required in your journal. As you read, you should annotate your text with special attention to characters and plot elements. Annotation means marking the text, showing signs of your thought process while reading. This might include questions you have, connections you are making, such as connections to other books, happening in the news, or your own experiences. You might also mark literary devices you encounter. In addition to annotating for character and plot elements, you will need to annotate over the following thematic topics: good versus evil, civilization versus savagery, order versus chaos, democracy versus dictatorship, law versus anarchy. Choose passages throughout the novel that illustrate these thematic ideas. Please do not concentrate on just 1 or 2 chapters. Your completed dialectic journal should have at least 3 entries for each of those thematic ideas. Therefore, your completed dialectic journal will contain 3 passages and written explanation for each of the 5 thematic ideas, for a grand total of 15 passages with explanations. You should highlight, take notes in your novel, or jot down notes on loose leaf paper. However, please remember you will ultimately produce a word-processed dialectical journal using the format outlined on page 3 of the assignment. For your dialectic journal, you will make 2 columns. The passage from the novel that reflects one of the thematic ideas is in the left column of the journal with page numbers. In the right column, describe the basic situation involved in the passage. Then, explain what the passage is saying about the thematic idea. You will insert your opinion without using I think or I believe statements. Your explanation should be thorough and thought-provoking. This cannot be done in 2 sentences. Please refer to the example entries on page 3 as a guide to the level of thought we require for each entry. Again, you will have a total of 15 passages with explanation tied to the thematic topics that are listed in the assignment. If you have any questions at all, feel free to contact any one of the Pre-AP English 1 teachers via email with questions throughout the summer. Email addresses are listed on the last page of the assignment. We are happy to communicate with you to ensure your success on this assignment. Please remember, your assignment is due on the first full day of school, which again is August 13. We look forward to meeting you in August. Have a great summer.